What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and today I'm doing a tour of this cool mansion converted into a restaurant that I built on Twitter. Miner Nation, I'll put a link to their channel, their YouTube channel in the description. They came up with a challenge, and I was called upon to compete in this challenge to build a restaurant, and this is what I came up with. I thought it would be a good idea to use this build challenge as a start. I kind of been wanting to start a new city for a while, and I thought this would be a good way to start because I wanted to build on a super flat world, but I wanted some depth to kind of make an underground world as well, not just the above ground buildings and whatnot. But yeah, so this is a custom super flat world. There's like 40 blocks of stone and dirt underneath this, so it's not just the standard like 3 blocks of dirt and then bedrock. So the buildings aren't going to be as tall, but there's going to be a lot more cool stuff in the underground, like tunnels and railways and whatnot. But I'm going to do a pan around just to show you the exterior of the building. It's pretty cool. And the theme I was kind of going for was like a mansion that was converted into a restaurant, like a really fancy restaurant, as you'll see when I get inside. But yep, there it is. Pretty neat. I'm actually going to start in the back. I'll go in the front at the end, or not at the end, but towards the, I guess, middle of the tour. But this is the back entrance. As you can see, there's an outdoor patio with some little outdoor picnic tables and a little mini bar kind of to serve the people outside. I didn't put any umbrellas. I just put the umbrella sticks because one, I'm not a big fan of using the wool to make umbrellas, and I thought it'd make sense. Sometimes they like don't even have the umbrellas open, they're just closed, so I'm just gonna pretend that's the case here. But cool, has like a neat little pond with sugarcane growing, a cool kind of red, I don't know what these things are called, but they're always in the front of fancy restaurants and whatnot. So you walk in, this is actually separate from the rest of the restaurant. It's like this little waiting area, and as you can see here, there's an actual entrance to the restaurant itself. Check in. These neat little flare kind of things on the top and the bottom to make it look fancy. Here's the entrance, bar and restaurant. There's a bar in there, I'll show you later. There's like a balcony up there, bunch of cool banners everywhere to make it even fancier. And I forget who showed me this trick. It's actually a you put a torch, then you put a item frame, and then you put the stone slab inside the item frame, and it makes torches look a lot fancier. But I'm going to show you the underground. There's a vast underground here at the restaurant. Because like I said, I wanted this to be part of a city, which it's going to be. That'll become more apparent once I go to the very bottom of the underground, the basement. But yeah, the basement's just kind of storage. A lot of chests and shelves and whatnot everywhere. Here's extra kitchen equipment, just kind of layered everywhere. A bunch of extra chairs, extra tables. I actually work at a conference center. We have tables and chairs kind of laying everywhere when rooms aren't being used. So I kind of channeled that into making this more realistic. So I got a bunch of extra little tables for the restaurant upstairs and chairs. Here is my intent was for this to be the freezer for like meat and whatnot. I haven't filled any of the chests, by the way, but come in here. There's a 2-door system, so there's like this little buffer in between the outside and the freezer inside to keep it cool, I guess. I don't know. and also for people to wash their hands before handling food. So I'm gonna open this up. Here's the freezer. So I don't know, these are supposed to be like meat hooks or something, and like a table for cutting meat, rinsing off meat, I guess, and cleaning meat and whatnot. I don't know. Refrigerators, storage for meat. Meat locker. What are you gonna do? Open this back up if I can. This is really hard. I would use let's try this door. I would normally use switches, but that keeps it open. I don't want to keep freezer doors open, so it's kind of like a timer, I guess. And also over here is like an office, I guess, for someone who, this would be for like finance and whatnot, like where the paperwork for the restaurant goes on. I don't know, like a little office. Pretty neat. Pretty basic. Like I said, I'm not very good at interior, or at least like the little details. Like that's supposed to be a bookshelf, I guess. That's supposed to be a lamp. The worst lamp ever built. It's just a stick with a torch on top of it. Little hallway. Nothing special. Again, this is like the storage basement, so I wasn't too concerned about making it look nice. Storage basements usually don't look nice. But down here is the metro. There's going to be a subway that runs through all this, so I thought I'd make a subway station. Like a private subway station. As you can see, it's really nice looking, really fancy. All these little things. And you pull down a lever. I'll show this. And you poop out a... I don't have it because my inventory's full, but they poop out mine carts. I'm going to put it back. There it is. Pretty cool. Boop. Pretty nifty, if you ask me. Then you come over here. Here's the platform. I don't know. Pretty standard, fancy, and this is like the only building on the map, so the tunnel hasn't been expanded at all. But this is where people actually set down their mine carts. I'll actually do that. I'll just set it down, get in, press it, and then you're off to wherever it is you need to go. Oh no. Since there's a wall, it'll just shoot me back. Oh wait, left shift. Alright, there we go. And I haven't put the rail down yet, actually. I think I forgot to do that. I'll do that now. But yep, two-way, so you can go either that way or that way. And everything is hooked up to redstone in the basement. I was going to do that for the entire building, but it turned out to be really hard. But all the lights are hooked up to this room right here. This one light switch. And everything goes down. Except for these. I don't get this. Everything's hooked up to the same grid, I guess. But for some reason, there's lights underneath these bushes that for some reason won't turn off. Even though they're hooked up just like all the others are to this switch. But yeah. And another cool thing is this light's actually hooked up to this. So when you close the door, the light goes off in that room. But when you open it, it goes on. It's pretty neat. All the lights are back on now. That light goes off. So here's a fancy metro station. Or subway station, whatever you want to call it. Kind of rustic looking. Cool. Alright. Now for the actual restaurant. So not only is it a restaurant, it's also very much built into the infrastructure of the soon-to-be city. I haven't built a road yet, but I will. I was thinking of doing that like next. I built a really cool road system in another world that I was going to use to kind of like copy and paste, but that world got like corrupted or something. Alright, here is the... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to make this cool. I'll come in at the front of the restaurant, because the front of the restaurant's really cool. Alright, so here's the front of the restaurant. Very fancy looking. Not too shabby. And then you come through here. Red lights, I don't know. I wish stained glass would actually change the color of the lights like it does with beacons. But you come in. Here's coat rack, or coat room, so you can come in, put your coats on these little racks, check in, and then you wait, sit here. But here's the interior of the awesome restaurant. Like I said, it's kind of went for a mansion that was converted into a restaurant, not necessarily a restaurant built for the sake of being a restaurant. So it still has like a kind of homely look. A nice chandelier. I'll like do a zoom, and a fountain. I'd like to thank, I forget if it was Juicy Taz or Spuffy. This isn't the first design I had for the chandelier, but they suggested that I replaced. I actually had a where this white window pane is, or glass pane. They actually suggested that I use glass pane instead of fence, and it looks a lot better. So I'd like to thank them for giving me that idea. But yep, bunch of cool fountain, bunch of cool banners everywhere, a lot of lights. It was a pain in the butt lighting this place. Excuse me. But I think it turned out alright. It is a bit repetitive with all the torches everywhere. But yep, you come in here, sit down once you're called. There's seating kind of scattered all over the place. There's like a seat here. There's seats by the fireplace. Just pretty nice looking fireplace. This is like the main seating area. I'll actually zoom over. There's like little tables, big booths with music and whatnot. Here's a bar. Build a big nice bar. Pretty cool. With some stools, which kind of look identical to tables, but oh well. Another fancy fireplace. Some more seating. Bookshelves for if you want to read while you wait for your food. A lot of nice stuff. Here's the kitchen. The kitchen's kind of small. I had trouble fitting it in, but looks pretty nice. Kitchen. Here it is. It's a little cramped, but got your preparing tables for preparing food or whatnot. The window for taking orders. You got your ovens. I just burped a little bit. Ovens and your I'm blanking. Refrigerators. There it is. Washing machines or grills, whatever you want. And some more ovens. Storage. Typical checkerboard floor tiling. Looks pretty nice. Well lit. So that's where all the food's made. And yep, that's pretty much the first floor for, this is like your standard eating area. Then you go up the steps. There's a nice little hangout area. This is where the bathrooms are. Washrooms. You call them washrooms in fancy places because that's fancier than bathrooms, I guess. And instead of men and women, it's ladies and gentlemen, because this is a high-class area. Also, that balcony, this is where the balcony looks off. So once you're done using the restroom, you can look down at the people who are sitting there, throw food at them, I don't know. But bathrooms, I'm horrible at bathrooms. These are supposed to be paper towels. I kind of did the torch thing, but instead I put a button down, then I put a item frame over that, and then I put some white wool to kind of look like paper towels on a rack. Usually this is used for toilet paper, but I use it for paper towels. Little sink, little toilet, sit down and use the restroom. And I didn't know that was my default skin. But yep. And gentlemen, the only difference is this thing is supposed to be a urinal. Doesn't really look like one, but oh well. If anyone has a good, I don't know, technique for building urinals, let me know. But you also have your sit-down bathroom with the flush button. There's the gentleman's room, ladies' room. Some nice little paintings, which they still don't let you cycle through, which is kind of annoying. Alright. Another fireplace. This is like a multi-tiered fireplace. And some more seating with some music. There's going to be discs in here. Right now there's nothing, but they could come in, put a disc they want. It's kind of like a jukebox. Jukebox. Fountain. I already showed you that. Some more eating areas. Here's like a little, I don't know, another balcony thing. And some plants, some more books for people who want to just sit and read. And I'll just show like the cool designs on the carpet, because this is all light blue clay that I just put carpet over. Then we go upstairs. Some sitting areas overlooking the entire thing. This is like where the VIP stuff is. Private fireplaces. This is like a 3-tiered fireplace, because it's all the same fireplace. It just has multiple openings. This is VIP private dining room number 1. So this is for like if you have a party and you want to have your very own dining room to eat in. This is the place to do it. So private dining room number 1. Private dining room number 2. They're identical. Like stupid looking little chandeliers. And yeah, banners everywhere, overlooking everything. Pretty cool. Very open. Here's some balcony action. You can kind of walk around, look outside. It's like a little outdoor area for if you want to go out for a smoke. Want to smoke on a cigar and then go back in. Very luxurious. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I don't think I did. But yep, that's pretty much it. It's just your typical restaurant. Nothing special. Do a quick fly around again. Just kind of give you a feel of the land. There's going to be a schematic download. Or I'll put a world download and a schematic download. Unfortunately, it's only for PC. I may convert it to Xbox at some point. Or PlayStation 3 if they finally came up with a PC to PS3 converter. Or PS4. I don't know. But yep, that's the restaurant. I'm going to do one more zoom around the exterior. Looks really neat. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I do want to talk about the Let's Build an Airport series. I'm actually going to do another Let's Build a Control Tower. One, because I kind of missed, one of the videos got corrupted, and I had to skip a step or I had to skip an episode. Some people noticed, and I realized that was the case, and I tried to look for the video, and it wouldn't open for some reason, so I kind of have to do that again. And the other reason is because my hard drive got corrupted, and I kind of lost Titan City up until right before I started building the control tower. That was like the last time it was backed up, so I have to kind of start from scratch there. So expect another control tower Let's Build. It'll be different from the last one. I'll try and make it a lot cooler this time. And then it'll be I think I'm going to build a hangar, and then the landing strip But yeah, I should be working on that. I'm actually going on vacation until the 11th. So don't expect any videos from me for at least a week. I may upload like a stupid iPhone video, but other than that, don't expect any Minecraft from me. But thanks for watching this awesome tour of this restaurant. I hope you enjoyed it. And other than that, this has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.